Hi, I'm Melissa Clark from the dining section, and I am going to cut up a chicken. So you might be thinking, why is she bothering to cut up a chicken? You can buy a cut up chicken in the supermarket. Well, because when you buy a cut up chicken, first of all, it's more expensive than buying a whole chicken. And secondly, you don't get the backbone. And if you don't have the backbone, then you can't make stock. So by cutting up your own chicken, you save money and you get the bonus pot of stock. First thing to do is to remove the legs. You find this space that connects the thigh to the breast over here, and you make a little slit with your knife. Once you've made a slit, you can kind of see what's going on in there. And I'm going to pull this leg and I'm going to pop the bone out. So once you've exposed that bone, you can see the joint right there. There's a space. You just want to cut right through that to remove the leg. And then same thing on the other side. Then to separate the drumstick from the thigh, just flip the chicken leg over and then look for the fat line. You can see, do you see over here, there's this little line of fat? That shows you exactly where the joint is. So if you cut right through that, you're going to cut right through the joint. See? Take your wings off next. Take your thumb and feel where the joint is. You're going to feel a little ridge. And that is where you want to cut. And lift the wing up and then let the chicken kind of fall down, and the weight of the chicken is going to help you here. There it goes. Next, you want to cut the backbone off. So I'm going to use kitchen shears for this. You could use a knife. I just find the shears easier. Again, look for the fat lines. See that fat line? Just cut right along that. It's like, in a way, the fat lines are almost like a diagram on the chicken. They just show you where to cut. Cut through the ribs, like that. And then I'm going to break this guy off. You can either break the backbone off, or you can cut around it, or do some combination of breaking and cutting until it comes off. So here is the backbone, and this is your prize. This is what you're going to use for stock. I'm just going to throw it in a pot immediately. There. And now you're left with the breast. So what you want to do is separate this into two halves. So you just want to make a little slit right in this bone right here, just so that it'll help you break the breast into two. Okay, now flip over your breast again. And I'm just going to bear down on it, and where you made that slit, the bone is just going to crack. There, you can feel it. There we go. Now smooth out the skin again, and then just cut right down the middle. Because you've broken that bone, it's going to be easy to cut right through. And that's it. At this point, I've cut my chicken into 8 different pieces. This is how I like to cook a cut up chicken. If you want, though, you could cut these breasts in half. I like the big piece of breast because the white meat cooks faster than the dark meat. So if you keep the breast in one big piece, everything will cook evenly. So now you have your backbone and it's all ready for you to make stock. And the great thing about making a very small batch of stock is it cooks quickly and it's easy to handle. You don't have a giant pot full of stock that you have to strain. You could add nothing more than a couple of garlic cloves or an onion and then cover it with water, and the stock would be great. But if you have the vegetables lying around, you might as well use them. I've got carrot, onion, stuck with a clove, parsley, a bay leaf, some garlic, and of course celery. Throw that all in, cover it with water, let it simmer for maybe an hour or 2, and then when I strain it, I'll probably have maybe 1 to 2 quarts of stock. See, cutting up your own chicken is easy, and you get so much more out of the bird. You get dinner one night, and then you get stock to have on hand.